Hello everybody, I'm the meet director Steve Mann for the 2015 Stars and Stripes. This event is going to be held December 13th, 2015 at NEPA CrossFit in Plains, Pennsylvania. This event is a annual event, actually started all the way back in 1984, originally called the All-American Bench Press Championships. A little history there. Anyway, for those folks, I'm recording this specific to the folks, and it's your first powerlifting event. It's your first USA powerlifting event. And some of the questions coming online, that's Zachy, by the way. Got the crew, we're going, and Caitlin and Jacob.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about where we're going.
Home Depot.
We're not going to Home Depot, I was just making that up.
Oh, good.
All right. First time lifters, you're considering doing this event. I could give you a list of things you need to know, and that's out on USA Powerlifting, usapowerlifting.com under Lifters Corner. Check that out. That's always a good read. But for those folks who don't like reading, like me, give you the quick and dirty. Okay, this is a bench and deadlift event. One of the first questions, especially from new lifters, are what do I need to wear? And one of the wrinkles, one of the complexities of your first meet is you gotta wear a singlet. Sorry, for this event you need to wear a wrestling singlet. It doesn't need to be IPF approved. It just needs to fall under USA Powerlifting guidelines. It's basically a wrestling singlet, as long as there's no profanity or any other bad information on the singlet. Most all wrestling singlets are acceptable. Okay, so that's gonna set you back. My recommendation, Dick's. I mean, this time of year is perfect to get singlets. You get them on clearance at Dick's Sporting Goods. Try to get a cheap singlet that fits. You could go out to Titan Support Systems and buy an approved IPF approved singlet. If you aspire to become a national, international lifter or step it to the next level, I would do that. But if it's your first meet and you're not sure and you're on that bubble and you just want to just get a meet in, I'm sorry, but you have to wear a wrestling singlet, a weightlifting singlet to compete. But it doesn't need to be anything crazy. Actually, I recommend to tell people, get something really ugly. People will remember a really ugly singlet, and you can look back at pictures of the man, that's a really ugly singlet, and you'll embrace the ugliness of it. So go for it. All right, what else you need to do? All right, if you're going to, you have to wear a t-shirt. Unless it's for the deadlift, you don't have to wear, male lifters don't have to wear a t-shirt, but you have to wear a t-shirt with sleeves on it. For this event, it's basically a non-profanity laced t-shirt with sleeves. Okay, no pockets. First off, I'll make fun of you for a fashion faux pas to have a t-shirt with pockets. Not that I'm a fashion guy, but no pockets on the shirt. It's got to have sleeves. We recommend usually wearing a USA Powerlifting, Titan Support, or some other powerlifting related shirt. But if you've got a CrossFit t-shirt, a Rogue Fitness shirt, all of those are acceptable. Wearing that type of gear is perfect. Okay? It shouldn't, this is the one shirt that's outlawed in USAPL is this grip shirt or whatever. So that's not allowed. If it's got like grippy stuff all over it to help with the performance, that is not allowed. But just a regular t-shirt, you're all good. If you're in the deadlift competition, you need to wear knee-high socks. And that's a little bit weird for some folks saying, why do I need to wear knee-high socks? Well, years ago there was, and continuing on today, it helps prevent people from ripping up their shins and getting blood on the bar. When we have to clean off the bar, we have to sanitize the bar, the event stops, and all sorts of things. So wearing knee-high socks is totally is what the sport went to. That's only for the deadlift. Is knee-high socks are required. They've got to get to the knee or up the very top of below the kneecap. If you're pulling things up and they're only mid-shin, they're not knee-high socks. Again, Dick's, sporting goods stores, buy it on clearance, or go to Target or whatever. Target. Okay, so recommended. So there you go. And then the other requirement that throws people off is sporting shoes. You can't be wearing Caterpillar boots and things like that. You got sneakers, wrestling shoes, deadlift slippers, all good, but no construction boots, that sort of thing got taken out a few years ago, so you cannot be wearing that. So sporting shoes, wrestling singlet, regular t-shirt, knee-high socks. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about belts. If you got a Velcro belt, it, one, doesn't really help you too much. Let's be honest, it doesn't. Especially in a high performance. It might help you in a CrossFit workout or where you're doing 100 reps of something. But a Velcro belt for a performance like powerlifting or single rep max is not going to help your performance. Not really. So Velcro belts are not permitted. Okay? Velcro belts are not permitted. You can wear power belts. You can wear some of those old school belts, but they can't have that padding and anything that makes it a double layer. So this would be where I would point you towards some things out on the websites, on the USAPL website, specifications of a belt. But basically, you need to wear a real weightlifting belt. It could be one of those old brown single prong, as long as it's not bigger than the allowed, 10 centimeters or whatever. Everything's metric. Yes, you'll have to figure that out. So single prong, whatever belt, yeah, no Velcro. Keep that in mind. No padding belts or whatever. So kind of hurt some of you guys, but if you are coming into your first competition, don't get caught up in gear and don't get caught up in what you have to wear. Get the basic bare minimum of equipment. You're probably gonna mess up. Sorry, you're gonna mess up. It's your first meet, right, Jake? You mess up, you make mistakes, you don't listen to commands. Worry about that sort of thing than worrying about getting a $100 singlet. Worry about, just performing at your best, doing your best attempts, getting attempts on the board, experiencing your first powerlifting meet, then worrying about a crazy designed knee-high sock. It's not gonna, you could be into that and that's all good, but your first powerlifting competition, just worry about making lifts, having a good time. If you're coming to this event December 13th at NEPA CrossFit in Plains, Pennsylvania, it's a great beginning event. We're gonna use a lot of the same event equipment from the Raw Nationals, but it's a lot, it's a nice pre-holiday, holiday event. And if you've got questions and you want to bend some folks' ears, there's going to be national, international judges there, and we'll be able to help you out and get you off that, being a rookie and just learning a little bit about this thing called powerlifting. It's a bench and deadlift event. Entries due by November 28th. We're doing registration out on purepowerlifting.com. Again, if you have any questions, just send me an email, respond to this YouTube video, whatever, and I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. So you guys have a good rest of the day. Come on out. I hope that answered some questions. And again, usapowerlifting.com is a great resource to look up all the specifics if you're a real nerd on wanting to know how many millimeters you need to do for this, that, or another thing. Go for it. But basically, get the 5 basic things: the singlet, the knee-high socks, the sports shoes, the non-Velcro belt, and just a regular t-shirt, and come on out and enjoy yourself on December 13th. All right, you guys have a good rest of this weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.